Yes, today we are back with the haunting of Braidwood Manor. If you haven't seen the first one, catch up right here. Quick recap. Our main character thought it was a logical and good idea to go to a very haunted manor full of angry spirits because she thought they would tell her why her brother's spirit is angry. The logic just wasn't there. Anyway, she went in to stay as long as she needed. She ran into a little ghost boy, fell down the stairs, and now we woke up again and we're gonna see what happens. So let's start the drama. You watch with your heart in your throat as the bedroom door creaks open. Hello, to reveal a young woman dressed in the fashions of a bygone era, her dark eyes fixed on you. Don't be afraid, Hannah. I don't mean you any harm. How do you know her name? How do you know that? Who are you? My name is Eleanor Waverly. Welcome to Braidwood Manor. Okay, the welcoming committee's here. You're Eleanor Waverly, as in that Eleanor Waverly. I'm afraid so. You must have at least 100 questions right now. Yeah, you could say that. And I'll do my best to answer them, but I must ask that you be patient with me. There's still so much I don't understand about this place, this existence. Oh. So she doesn't even know. I thought she's been living in this mansion as a little spirit haunting, but I guess not. What are you? Does you do even know? Your kind will call me a ghost, and I suppose that's what I am. But I don't feel like a ghost. What do you feel like then? I feel like the same as I did in life, except it feels like something's missing or like I've taken a wrong turn. I feel lost, forgotten. Tell me, okay, where am I? Well, we know where we are, but Braidwood Manor, of course. Okay, then when am I? That's an altogether more difficult question. I know that in your world, this house is a shadow of its former self. Your world, my world. So we're somewhere else. I don't even know we're acting surprised. Let's be real here. We knew this was gonna happen to this girl. I don't know, Hannah. I've come to think of this place as a memory. The rest of the world kept moving and we just stayed the same. How did I get here? About that, seems my little brother Simon gave you a scare and you fell and bumped your head. I carried you upstairs and put you to bed. I hope you don't mind. Not at all, I guess. You carried me? You can touch. You don't just go through things. I have questions. I have more questions. Yes, I just said that. Are you feeling all right? Yeah, I think so. I just didn't expect that, I guess. I'm not as fragile as I look, Hannah. And now it's my turn to ask you a few questions. It's not that we think you're fragile, Eleanor. It's we're just curious how a ghost physically touched us, lifted us, and put us upstairs. That's the question. Okay, fire away those questions. To start with, why are you here? I am so happy you asked because we have something for you. I want to learn more about life after death. We're not beating around the bush. We're talking to ghosts in a very haunted manor. I need to learn everything I can about ghosts. So you're not afraid to be here. You wanted to meet me. Yes. Well, I won't pretend that this isn't a bit unusual. But yes, I wanted to come here. I wanted to meet you and your siblings. Why, might I ask? You look out across the grounds of Braidwood Manor and suppress a shiver. It's complicated. The hell you mean it's complicated? Girl, you drove all the way here to ask all these questions, and when she asks you, your answer is it's complicated? I would start explaining if I were you. As you peer through the frosted glass of the window, you notice a dark shape standing amidst the trees on the edge of the property. Oh! Oh, it's Jonathan. Oh no. Oh, he's here. That. Jonathan. Your brother's ghost melts into the trees, leaving you looking out at a bare expanse of white snow. Eleanor moves to stand beside you and she lays her hand on your shoulder. I think I understand you were haunted before you ever set foot in this place. Eleanor, this is why I need to learn more about you, about your world, otherwise I'll never be able to help my brother. Just Let me stay here, please. I promise I won't cause you any trouble. A frown creases Eleanor's eyebrows and then she smiles slightly. Come with me. Where are we going? I'm giving you the grand tour, of course. After all, if you're to stay here, you may as well get to know the house. The logic was not there, but I suppose it's working. Somehow, some way. You hurry to keep up with Eleanor as she strides out into the hall. Oh, this is nice. So you're letting me stay. Of course, we never get any visitors anymore, and it would be nice to have some company. Oh. Okay, they're friendly. Supposedly. We think. My guard's still up, but they're just getting friendly vibes here, but the one outside in the trees, he's not looking too friendly. You follow Eleanor out to the second floor landing at the grand foyer, gasping at the sight of the familiar room restored to its former glory. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. What was it like growing up here? I didn't grow up here, well, not entirely. We left England when I was 15. That must have been hard. I certainly threw more than my fair share of tantrums, but I came to like it here in my own way. Still, I would have liked to see England again before. Eleanor trails off, turning away from you to continue down the staircase. Well, let's not talk about that. I'm sorry. Don't be, it's not your fault. Just then you hear a sudden crash from somewhere downstairs. What was that? Eleanor looks pained for a moment, then her expression resolves into a tired smile. Nothing you need to worry about. See, it looks cute and we're gonna stay here, but I know some shit's gonna go down because the ending to these people's lives was not a positive one. They were, like, offed, I think. So I know there's some darkness going on here, if you say so. When can I meet the rest of the family? Very soon, but there's something you should know. What's that? Unlike myself, oh, my siblings aren't aware that they're what? That they're ghosts, Hannah. Dead. What? But... Well, okay, well, ask how come you know. I'd rather not say I'm sorry, Hannah. It's just too painful. Why haven't you told them? How can you ask such a thing? What do you mean? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be cross with you. You can't possibly imagine what it's like to live with the knowledge that you're not really living at all. Trust me, Hannah, ignorance is bliss. I wouldn't dream of taking it away from my siblings. You're welcome to stay, but don't say anything to the children that would upset them. Don't talk about where you're from or what the world is like beyond these walls. Just let the children be children, Hannah, that's all I ask. Alright, Eleanor, I won't say anything, I promise. Please, Hannah, I keep that promise. I just know she's gonna... We'll need an explanation for who you are and why you're here. I know, I'll introduce you as their new governess. Do you have any experience as such? I did some babysitting in high school. Perfect, it won't be difficult, you'll see. Simon's the only one who really needs watching. Clarissa and Thomas are old enough to look after themselves. Oh, those are your other siblings. Yes, they're 14 and 12 respectively. Simon's only 8. They're all waiting in the parlor if you're ready to meet them. Although it would be better if you wore something else. What's wrong with what I'm wearing, girl? You are not wearing clothes from this world. Nothing at all. It's very pretty, but it's... Okay, wait, did you say I was pretty? Oh! Eleanor blushes a delicate pink. I said your clothes are pretty. I didn't say... So you don't think I'm pretty? I didn't say that. Sorry, it's just been ages since. Since what? A small smile tugs at the corner of Eleanor's lip as she realizes you're making fun of her. Oh, okay, first blush. So there's more blush? Oh wow, we're going a different route with Miss Eleanor. Never mind, let's just find you something more suitable. You follow Eleanor back upstairs to another bedroom. She goes to the wardrobe and starts searching through dresses. I should have a dress you can wear. We're about the same size after all. She pulls out a dark purple gown with an elegant white collar and holds it up to you. This ought to fit you nicely. I'll give you some privacy while you try it on. Eleanor comes back in to check on you and her eyes go wide. Oh my. Well, how do I look? Perfect. Really, I've never worn anything like this. It suits you, and now that you look the part of a governess, are you ready to meet your charges? Yeah, I think I am. Lead the way. Oh, I'm interested. I'm very interested. Eleanor leads you back downstairs to the parlor where the three younger Waverly siblings sit expectantly. You recognize Simon the boy from the night before, and he averts his eyes sheepishly when you meet his gaze. Children, this is... We know who she is. She's just like Simon said she would be. Yeah, that's the girl I saw. What a beautiful dress. Thomas narrows his eyes suspiciously at you. We haven't had a visitor in ages. Who are you exactly? Oh, this is Hannah. She's your new governess, and I expect you to treat her with the utmost respect. Thomas looks outraged. Governess? I don't need a governess. I'm almost as old as she is. Besides, you already take care of us, Eleanor. Don't worry, I'm not staying long. You're not, but... Eleanor flashes you an annoyed look. Hannah will only be with us for a short while before she has to get back home. Glad to hear it. I didn't know. I was just trying to make the boy happy. Thomas, please forgive my brother's coarse manners. Hannah, I, for one, am very excited to have another lady to talk to. What does that make me? You're more like our mother. Eleanor sighs heavily. Wonderful. You can see why I need a break, Hannah. Nonsense, this will be fun. I can't wait to get to know all of you better. Okay, I see I chose my assistant well. In that case, it's about time you three went to bed. Oh, Eleanor, can't we stay up just a little longer? Eleanor relaxes, her stern look giving way to a smile. Well, I suppose that'd be alright, just this once though. Hannah, would you help me fix the children some hot cider before bed? Of course. I hope we're not about to get in trouble. I made an oopsie. A short while later, you and Eleanor bring cups of hot cider out for the children. Yay, thank you, Miss Hannah. Just Hannah's fine, Simon. You hand a cup of cider to Thomas. Thank you. Was that a thank you I heard out of you, Thomas? What a rare treat. Humph. Eleanor, why do we never have cocoa in the evenings anymore like we used to? Eleanor turns her face away, her eyes suddenly sad. It's just been harder to get these days. Oh, that's too bad. I used to love when Mother and Father would let us stay up late and... Oh yes, well let's not talk about them, shall we? Okay, sorry, Eleanor. That's quite alright. And I can put the children to bed if you like to get some rest. I know you've had an eventful day. Oh, sure, okay. Should I stay in the same room upstairs? Of course, I'll help you find your way back. Okay. Eleanor leads you out to the parlor and back into the foyer, her voice dropping to a whisper. There's one more thing I should tell you about Braidwood Manor. What's that? Whatever you think you hear, never leave your room after dark. Do you understand? Oh. I really want to ask what happens if I do, but I already messed up earlier, so we'll say no leaving my room after dark. Got it. I'm glad we understand each other. Yeah, me too. Good night, Hannah. Good night. What are we about to hear? Or a short while later, you tuck yourself in bed and lie in the dark thinking hard. Am I losing my mind or is all this really happening? Both. I'm gonna say both. And how can I get Eleanor to tell me why she and her siblings are all trapped here? We just gotta wait it out first. I suppose I'll have to earn her trust first. Better make sure not to break any of her rules. As you lie there in the darkness, you're suddenly startled out of your reverie by a notification on your phone. Oh, it's from Victor. Just wanted to check in. He can text us still in this little ghostly world. Okay, that's sweet of him too. Just then, you notice a curious sound beneath the howling of the wind outside. Is someone crying? You strain your ears and catch the sound again, a low, mournful wail that seems to echo through the halls. Is that Eleanor? Girl, you get out of bed and hesitate before your bedroom door. Eleanor said not to leave my room after dark, but if someone's in trouble. Hannah, what should I do? No, you're not going out to the hall. We're not doing any of that. She said, no matter what you hear, do not go out there. Girl, you're going to stay in this bedroom. I'm controlling you. You're staying in here. You looking through the keyhole. That's as wild as we're about to get. Seeing nothing but the empty hallway beyond. Looks like the coast is clear. Sis! And whoever's making that sound is only getting louder. That's it. I'm going out there. This girl is not smart. This girl's dumb as hell. I can't believe she's busting out there. You step out to the hall, shutting the door softly behind you. Literally, you are in a haunted mansion. You are in a haunted mansion. And the ghost, who's surprisingly nice, told you don't even get me started. You follow the sound down the stairs of the foyer and deeper into the house that you thought possible. Just how big is this place? As you came to a long hallway ending in a solitary door, a door covered in rusted locks and bound up in iron. What the? And hear the sounds of weeping beyond. Oh, this is actually getting intense. The noise starts to sound less like weeping and more like plaintive cries of a wounded beast. Whatever's making that sound is just past that door. Hello, is anyone in there? The sobs quiet, followed by a sick silence that feels like all the air has been sucked out of the room. The door suddenly starts shaking. Fire explodes from around the door frame. Oh no. You jump back, fingers slither up your arm and yank down on your wrist. Girl, I don't even feel bad because you did this to yourself. Also, I keep forgetting it's been such a positive experience so far that I forgot that this is actually in the horror section, so it's about to get spooky, hopefully.